Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joni. So today we're going to be talking about the VIB Sephora sale. I'm a little late filming this. The sale started for Rouge members on April 9th and it runs through April 19th. I will list below the sale dates for all the different tiers. The more you spend, the more percentage you get off. Rouge is 20, VIB is 15, and then the Beauty Insider is 10% off of products that generally do not go on sale at Sephora. You know, those brands that you'll just never see. But this is the time of year where they do this, like I said, this VIB sale. So I just wanted to walk through some of my recommendations, what I use, potentially what's on my wish list that I won't be purchasing, but you know, if I could, I would definitely look into purchasing. So I thought we would start off with skincare. And so for skincare, as you know, I've spoke about the Supergoop Glow Screen Sunscreen with an SPF of 40. Really like this. Has a really nice coverage point, has this glow effect, so when you wear it under makeup, you definitely will see the glow come through, but yet you're getting your sunscreen protection. There's a lot of makeup foundations out there that do offer sunscreen, but you're not getting a full coverage. You certainly need a different sunscreen, a specific sunscreen for sunscreen coverage, especially now we're going into the warmer months where the sun is, well, the sun is always around, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's my sunscreen that I currently use. You get it at Sephora. Depending on the tier that you're in would determine the discount for you. So that's a good product to pick up, or any type of sunscreen that generally doesn't go on sale. My two ride or die facial cleanser and pre-cleanse. I've spoken a lot about the fact that I do a double cleanse when I take my makeup off, and the first one is the Dermalogica. Pat it on my face, work it into my skin, and this is really helpful in breaking down the makeup that you have on, especially if you wear a lot of makeup, eye makeup, you know, where it's really packed on. It breaks it down. Then you can just take a cloth or like a facial round and just wipe it off. And then I go in with my Dermalogica special gel cleanser. And these two work so well for my skin. I've been using them for years. I've spoken about them before. Really do enjoy those. There are some other cleansers that I've put into my routine, which is the OleHenriksen, which I'm just about finishing up. I use the Murad, I think it's the brightening vitamin C. Really like that cleanser as well. It has little beads in there and it really gets into all those pores and really brightens my skin and helps minimize the pores. So I do enjoy that. As far as a skin, like a vitamin C serum, you can get this at Sephora. Again, it's OleHenriksen. It's the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. Really have been enjoying this. I had, for the longest time, was using the Drunk Elephant B Hydrofirm Serum and still stand by that. But I just happened to pick this up a while back, and I do enjoy the benefits that it's brightening and it really helps. They have a great under eye brightening eye cream that really works really well. As far as another Drunk Elephant product, this is the T.L.C. Sukari Babyfacial Mask. I can't use this every other day. It's generally, I use this once a week. It does have 25% AHA and 2% BHA, and for me, it's a little, if I used it every other day, it would be just too harsh on my sensitive skin. Like I said, once a week really gets all those impurities out and everything that's been stuck in my skin for the week. And I use this usually on Sunday nights. That's when I go in with a full-on evening routine. I don't know if you caught my last video, which spoke about my everyday morning routine, morning skincare routine. I will be following that up with an evening skincare routine. And I'll dive into a little bit more of what I use for my nighttime routine, which is a little bit more in depth. Then we have the First Aid Beauty Intense Hydration Moisturizer. This is the moisturizer I've been using for the last few months. It's really hydrating. It's just a really great moisturizer. Another one that I use as well is the CeraVe. I use the PM morning and night. I don't break it up with the AM and PM. I just find that the PM has a lot more ingredients in there that are beneficial to my skin type. So that's on the cheaper price point, but I just wanted to throw that in there. I know we're talking things you get at Sephora. The next sort of area I wanted to cover is self-tanning products. So I do self-tan because I don't go out in the sun anymore for obvious reasons. You know, aging, skin cancer is in my family, so I'd rather get my benefits of feeling a little bit more glowy from a self-tanner. And I'll be starting to use that now that the nicer weather is here. I generally don't do it in the winter. I don't know why. I know a lot of people do, but for me, I just do it around this time through the fall. And so the first product I use is the Saint-Tropez Bronzing Water Mousse Self-Tanner. As you can see, I'll probably need to get another one of these. There's a few others out there that I do want to try, but for the moment, this is, you know, I'll obviously finish this bottle. You can get this at Sephora and get it on sale. And the other self-tanning drops I use are the Isle of Paradise for my face. You mix it, well, it does say face and body, but I use it on my face, and maybe sometimes I'll bring it down here. I have the dark, and you just take a couple of drops and you add it in with your moisturizer and apply your moisturizer just like you normally would, and you'll get a nice bronzy look with these. It is vegan friendly, cruelty free, if those stand out to you as being something important that you like in your skincare and or self-tanning products. I also do, just going back to the Saint-Tropez, I do have a self-tanning facial mist from Saint-Tropez that I also use. Just spritz it on my face and down my neck to get that full coverage. And I really do enjoy that. I just discovered the Isle of Paradise last year maybe, and I had wanted to try it just to see if it gave me a little bit more, or it lasted longer, and just the coverage itself. I just wanted to test it out, and I really do like it, but the mist is really kind of nice. But this is easy enough to do. Just mix it in with your moisturizer and you're good to go. I guess we can dive into some hair products, and I've spoken about these before, I believe. I know I spoke about this one specifically, which is the HGK Good Behavior Smoothing Spray. And let me know if you'd be interested in hearing my hair routine and the products that I use. Clearly not to get this look because it's, you know, second day hair and it's a little bit flat. But I do like this, especially in the coming months where my hair will tend to frizz during the more humid days. So I really do enjoy that. But the other product that I use is the Way Leave-In Conditioner, and I also apply this after I wash my hair. This is the first step that I use. So I really do enjoy this. It just leaves my hair nice and silky and just feels so hydrated, and really one of the products from Way that I really, really enjoy using, along with their hair oil. And I never was on the hair oil bandwagon until last year. And I noticed that when I would use it, I just rub it a tiny amount in my hands. I don't like that oily feeling, so it took me a little while to get used to that feeling. But I just rub it between my hands and just run it mainly through the ends, just to really lock in all that moisture that I want to keep more towards the end. Don't apply it up here. What I do apply in my crown area, in my roots, is the Drybar Southern Belle Volume Boosting Root Lifter. My hair is very fine and I need something to give it a little bit of lift. Of course, don't look at it at this moment, but there's another product, I think it's their texturizing spray by Drybar, that I really like as well. I don't have any currently, but I like to spray that, you know, and lift my hair and spray it. And it's, I don't want to say it acts as a hairspray because it doesn't. It just gives your hair some texture, and I guess I wish I had it now. So those are the hair products. Oh, I forgot. There is one other hair product. So I've spoken about the Briogeo Don't Despair hair. Don't Despair. I apologize, I can't remember. I could put it down in the description box when I list all these other products. And I use that in like once a week, and it's just like a hair mask for damaged hair. Not that my hair is damaged, but I don't want it to get damaged, so that's something that I hold, you know, true to my heart, that I really do try to keep up with that. But the other product I started to use is from Olaplex, and it's the number 3. Okay, and this repairs and strengthens all hair types. And I started to use this because my hair, this is my natural color, and I found sometimes that up in here I get some breakage, and you know, from coloring hair, that's expected, especially on such a blonde tone. You know, breakage sometimes is a little more prevalent. So I've been using this once a week, once every 2 weeks, depending on when I really feel like it needs a little bit more help. I tend to think I'll probably use this more during the coming months, where maybe the humidity is attacking my hair and I just need a little bit more help. And you basically just apply a generous amount from your scalp to your ends until it's thoroughly saturated, and you leave it on for 10 minutes or however long, and then you rinse it, and then you shampoo and condition as you normally would. Generally, I like to do this also like on the Sunday night, kind of that whole evening routine, which I'll share with you as well. So I didn't want to make this video just, you know, I don't want you to feel, it's not intended to make you go out and buy. It was more of a suggested recommendation. These are the products that I really like, and if I can get them on sale, and because you generally can't, I wanted to share that with you. So most of the time, if I'm participating with purchasing during the sale, those are the items I'm getting, more on the skin and hair, because they don't go on sale. As well as, it's a great time to get your tools. If you need a new hair dryer, if you need curling iron, curling wands, face tools, facial tools, whether it's the new face or an LED mask that you won't see on sale, and they're pretty pricey. And if you're able to get a few dollars off, it's a great time to go ahead and purchase. So like I said, those are the items that I would generally purchase. But you can't help but also want to participate and get some of your makeup that you doesn't generally go on sale. And I keep repeating myself, and I apologize, but you know, that's the essence of this video. And so the products that I tend to go towards are, I am a big, or it works for me. I mean, there's so many products out there, but the Charlotte Tilbury line really is one of those lines that, for the most part, I don't think there's anything that I have not liked from them. I've tried their blush. This is the Cheek to Chic blush in Ectasy. Pretty popular color. It works for a lot of skin. Let me do that. And you swirl, you tap, and you put it on your skin. You can use it a number of ways. Sometimes I'll just swirl the whole pan and just put it on my face. So this would be something that I would be interested in repurchasing during the sale. I don't need any. I still have a lot of product left in here, but this is something that I would look towards. I didn't bring it out. They also have the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is, it's a highlighter that you can use so many ways. You can just put it on right before you put your foundation on, all over your skin, wherever you want to add some highlight. Put it on after your foundation in the areas that you would typically highlight. For me, it's generally right over here. The other product is their contour wand. Let me hold that up. I hope you can see that. This is really I don't know if I've shown this before, but I may have. It's a, what color is this in? What shade? It is fair to medium. So if you look at it on my skin, and I don't know if you can get the full effect of it, but it goes on very dark, but it blends out so beautifully with just enough coverage and tone on your face that just really sculpts your face and just gives you that uplift contour look that is the purpose of wearing contour. I really enjoy this. I would repurchase this as well. Their blush, this, I really love their Wonderlight foundation. I haven't tried their other one, and the name escapes me, but I like the Light Wonder. It's a very skin-like foundation and just goes on beautifully. Anytime I wear it, I just have this, I'll say, flawless look. I don't know if you know, I'll ever have flawless, but it's just, my skin just looks so much better without it feeling cakey and really heavy. It's a very light coverage foundation, and I really enjoy that. I'm also a Makeup Forever, you know, I've spoken about the Reboot foundation. I've spoken about their HD, which is heavier foundation. I really enjoy those. Laura Mercier is sold there. I love their Caviar sticks, which are just a cream eyeshadow that is so easy. It's like, you know, put it on your eyelids, and I don't know if you can see that, and you can't mess it up, but it gives you coverage, and it's just so pretty. Such a pretty color, not color, just formula. It's just really nice. I'll say that I don't generally go for high-end or the higher end that are sold at Sephora eyeshadow palettes. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that you know, I probably will never use them in my lifetime, but they have so many brands, at Tom Ford, they have Dior, which are beautiful, and even with the sale, it's not something that I find that I need. I've found my tried and true that really work for me, so I'm perfectly content with what I have. I like Tarte, I like the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. I actually have Maybelline, which is actually what I'm wearing today, a Maybelline palette. Sorry, my hands are all over the place. So I enjoy the Maybelline eyeshadow formulas. They work great for me. Very happy with that. So as far as the Sephora sale is concerned, I don't feel that I need to spend that kind of money. They are beautiful, but I feel as if you can get beautiful eyeshadows in a more reasonable price point. Oh, and the last thing I will say, going back to Charlotte Tilbury, is her setting spray. Now, I've spoken about the Urban Decay All-Nighter, which is probably contradictory. I've used it over the winter, and it gives heavy coverage setting spray that, you know, your makeup isn't going anywhere, but it leaves more of a matte finish, which I'm not crazy about. I do like a little glow, and now that we're coming upon the glowier times of year where you really want that sun-kissed glow, I find that the setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury really adds that. It's not so much that it adds the glow, but it doesn't take away and it doesn't mattify my face like the Urban Decay does. So this is just melt into the skin and keeps it, you know, your makeup isn't moving for hours upon hours. It stays, it keeps it on your face, but it doesn't take away from all the effort that you've already put in to trying to get that glow. So this is a staple. I have almost a full bottle here, so I won't be repurchasing it. So I'll just recap. This video is just my recommendations, suggestions of things that I really would repurchase and truly enjoy, and those are my standbys. But, you know, it is a good sale if in fact you are looking for products to repurchase, to try something. It's a good time to try. It's a great time to buy tools like I've talked about, and overall one of those sales that, you know, you don't necessarily see all the time, although I think they do this sale twice a year. But yeah, that's what I have for you for my Sephora suggestions, recommendations, wish list type things. I didn't really touch upon everything on my wish list, but if I could, there's a few things out there. I heard a lot of good things about the LYS foundation. LYS is Love Yourself. It's a new brand that's come to Sephora, cruelty-free, I believe, and I heard a lot of great things about their foundation. I also would love to try the Sephora collection, the Best Skin Ever foundation, which is, honestly, it's a reasonably priced point. It's $20, and during this sale, I did want to mention Sephora is also giving, there's a discount of 30% on Sephora collection items. So that's a really good deal. So if you have a $20 foundation and you get 30% off, you know, maybe I could be tempted to buy that. But I do honestly want to try that just because I've heard such great things about it. So that's my Sephora sale roundup. I hope you found this interesting, and please leave a comment down below if there's anything that you'll be purchasing from the sale. Like I said, I'll leave the dates and everything below, but the sale does run through April 19th. So if you're interested, now's the time to do your shopping at Sephora to at least help with saving some money. So thank you again for watching. Please leave a comment down below. And as always, please, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, the like button, so you're notified when I do upload, and share it with someone you think may like. Until my next video, take care. Bye.